Hey, what's up, Army? I am back, and so are you. Welcome back. And if you're new, welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for choosing to share this space with me. I hope you're doing well. I really do. I know I haven't been around, and I am sorry. I've been busy, and I like to really be focused and have the space and the time to just stay on here for as long as possible. I wasn't even going to record today, but I feel this. I don't know how to explain it. I feel like somebody somebody needs my presence. If that's you, I hope what you need to hear comes through. I don't have a lot of time. Depending on how this goes, maybe I might need to pause it and come back and finish. We'll see what happens. Um, I feel drawn to ask you guys how this most recent full moon has affected you. Um, what did you feel like? I don't pay that much. I'm not an astrologist, you know what I mean. I've said that a million times, but the full moon and the new moon really affects me. And in the past, the full moon, it really like brought out a lot of deep emotion within me, and it hasn't really been happening, but I have to say that this last full moon brought out a lot. And I was just wondering if anybody, it's like I'm hearing it. Did you feel that? Like, did anybody else feel that? I don't know, like the alignment, the significance, or any of that. And some people say the moon is fake, so maybe like, I don't know, but I what I do know is that it's like these remnants of healing things, that I thought were healed, or that I thought were mostly healed, or that I thought I shouldn't even be crying over anymore. And I'm just really curious, if anybody else can relate to that, or maybe you needed to hear about me going through that. Maybe you needed somebody to relate to. I'm not really sure. Um, I'm hearing the word somber. Like a I just heard gentle goodbye. I don't know if you recently lost somebody. I'm also getting the energy of somebody lost a pet. This is the energy of, I know it's the anniversary. Oh, yesterday was the anniversary of, somebody I knew, or no, I was gonna say no because I still know them, um, of their death. But this is, I just heard most recently. This is something that happened maybe I'm getting the energy of this happened in the last week. Like, since I've been gone. I don't think I've been on here for a week. Um and I started feeling this pull yesterday, but I couldn't come on here. I like to be focused, and I just really forced myself to be on here. I have like 30 minutes before my dinner is done, and I'm like, I really need to check in with the collective, because there's this energy that I cannot describe. It is a sadness, but It's a suffering in silence kind of energy. It's definitely a suffering in silence. It's like this energy of secretly letting go of something. I don't, maybe it's like knowing somebody who passed and not being able to express it, or having to let go of somebody and not being able to it's mourning the loss of something or somebody. It's mourning a loss and not being able to tell anyone. I'm going to pull some charms. I'm picking up I'm picking up on a masculine energy. I should say I'm picking up on a man. And there's this energy. I keep getting this suffering in silence energy. I'm hearing that song. Nobody knows it but me. Who sings that? Nobody knows it but me. I don't know. I can't even think of how it goes. Who sings that song? I'm gonna look it up and link it. There's this heartbroken energy. I feel like I'm repeating myself. There's this heartbroken energy. Maybe it's, I don't know. It feels like a loss, but it feels like a breakup even. I'm hearing a realization. I'm getting all types of energy. I'm getting the energy of like almost like your old self dying, like mourning the loss of how you used to feel or how you used to think, or realizing, there are certain things that you need to let go of, certain habits that you need to let go of, and having this mourning period. It makes me think of I went through this, I'd say, when I was maybe like 6 months sober, even into a year being sober. This feeling of mourning this addiction that had been my companion for so long. And it's like, I'm sad to see you go, but I'm happy to see you go. That's the energy I was feeling in the beginning, where I was saying it's like sad but a relief at the same time. It's like something is over and it's sad that it's over, but it's also relieving that it's over. I hope this resonates with somebody. It's like sad to see somebody or something go. It's the same. I'm repeating myself, aren't I? I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm seeing the color yellow. Like, I'm literally seeing the color yellow. I don't have anything yellow in my room. It's almost like it's gone. Color yellow may be significant. Or you might have a Passover loved one whose favorite color was yellow. There's something about the color yellow and a yellow orb. What I saw was like yellow over the this whole wall that I have over here is like my toy collection. And I saw yellow, like a yellow layer over it, but it wasn't covering the whole thing. It was just like a big, like, it wasn't an orb either. I don't know how to explain it. It's like when you get a spot in your eye from the sun, but it wasn't on my eye. It was on the wall. I don't know. Maybe you saw something like that. The color yellow just might be significant. Maybe it's your favorite color. Maybe somebody's showing you the color yellow. I'm getting yellow canary. Somebody had birds. I'm seeing them in a white cage. I'm seeing a squirrel. Did a squirrel get somebody's bird? Getting a woman, an older woman. Caucasian woman. She's thin, but not like super thin. Not like, she's somehow associated with this color yellow. This canaries, this yellow canary. Tweety bird. Oh, that reminds me of somebody. Tweety bird. Let me pull some charms. I'm getting this energy that somebody needs to hear something from somebody who's passed over. You asked a question. You asked for proof, for evidence. Feathers of dream catchers might be significant. My dream catcher is really jumping out at me right now. I mean, I relate to everything that I'm saying. So all right. We have ballet slippers. I don't pull that very often. An owl. A dog bone. I just got this like something with the head. Dinosaur. Heart with an arrow through it and a hole in it. That I actually, is it a hole? Because it doesn't go all the way through. I just heard missing space. It says love. C, the letter C. I just heard Charlotte, Charlene, the letter Y. Somebody liked ballet, like to go to the ballet. A dog. I'm seeing little white Yorkies. Somebody loved their dogs like they were their babies. I mean, a lot of people do, right? But something about these, I don't know if it's particularly Yorkies, but they're small white dogs. Somebody had a son. Owl. I've channeled this before and I'm seeing it again. Somebody was sitting in their backyard. They saw an owl in the woods. And they want, like, that was a sign. You were thinking about somebody when you saw that owl. They were letting you know they were there. The reason you were thinking about them was because they were there, and the owl was the confirmation. Something with ballet. Somebody did ballet as a kid. Somebody misses ballet or missed the ballet. Somebody died the night of a ballet. I'm hearing August. Something in the teens, 17th, the 19th, between the 17th and the 19th. Something with a T. Something that sounds like tryptophan. I don't know if you've ever seen Mr. Megorium's Wonder Emporium. They say triskaidekaphobia. I just heard it in my head. Triskaidekaphobia. It's fear of the number 13, actually. Maybe someone was afraid of the number 13. Somebody's very superstitious. There's a hole in my heart that can only be filled by you. And this hole in my heart can't be filled with the things I do. My kitchen timer is going to go off any minute. I know it. I'm going to have to pause this because this is crazy. A train. Imagine. I'm getting this very strange energy right now. I'm seeing I'm seeing Robert Downey Jr. I don't remember the name of this movie, but Robert Downey Jr. was in a movie. I'm pretty sure it was the 80s, where a woman lost her husband and he came back in the body of Robert Downey Jr. and he was like much younger. Was he younger? Much younger? Oh my God, it's been years since I saw that movie. But that's what I'm seeing. As soon as I saw the train, I saw that. I heard I'm coming back. Somebody spirit jumping. Somebody's coming into this realm in the body of somebody else. Like they're coming back. This is very specific. And I feel like you know it. You know it. I don't know if this person has come back through a child. It's like you know it. There's something. I should CJ, this whoever this is, I don't know if they've already come back. But I'm getting very strongly the energy of somebody who has come back into the same life. I don't know. Do people do? I don't. I'm willing. I don't discredit anything. This is the energy that I'm getting. Somebody is back into the same life as another person. Either they have. I'm getting that. What do they call that? Like when somebody dies and another spirit immediately jumps into their body, like before the body dies. What is that, like soul swap? Like what is that? I don't know what that's called, but that's the energy that I'm getting. I don't I'm getting that, and I'm also getting somebody coming back as a child. Somebody has come back as somebody's child or a child in somebody's life, and you know it. Like you look at this child and you're like, grandpa, you know what like you look at this child does things very similar to this other person that you lost. You look at this child and you're like it's like you kind of look at, like, take a double take at some of the things that they say something, there's a phrase that they use. It's like a child speaking like an old man. Like this child says phrases that you don't say. I'm seeing yellow again. This child says phrases that you don't say. This child, I'm seeing this child like sit like an old, like there's something about the way he sits. It's a little boy. There's something about the way he sits. The things that he says and the way that he sits, it's this well you've questioned whether or not it's this other person, and this is your confirmation. Yes, it is. It is. And I don't know if this child, I don't think this child knows, but there's like this connection. There's something in this child's eyes as well. There's something familiar in this child's. You recognize this child's soul as a soul you've known before in this life. You know who this child is. I'm seeing canary. I'm seeing Tweety Bird again. Sylvester. I don't know. Looney Tunes. Oh, that's so crazy. The other day we were trying to remember the theme that I had for my daughter when she was a baby, and it was Looney Tunes, and I'm seeing it right now. This, maybe you use this for this child when this child was born. You use Looney Tunes, baby Looney Tunes. It's so cute. I loved it. And I'm also getting the energy of somebody. I'm not going to say somebody. I keep hearing the phrase spirit jumping, and I'm going to have to look it up because I don't know what that is. If you know what it is, let me know. I'm getting the energy of, I just heard reinforcements. Spirit coming into physical form. I'm getting this, yeah, it's that Robert Downey Jr. movie. Like, he didn't come in Like he didn't come back as a child, but this is different. This is like spirit stepping into human bodies to handle some business. Like that's the energy that I'm getting. I'm hearing redemption. I'm hearing retribution. This is divine intervention on a level like that most people don't think happens. I'm seeing spirits dropping into bodies, but this is not. They feel like angels. They feel. I'm hearing divine soldiers. They're coming in. They're coming. I'm literally seeing. And that's not how it works, right? The spirit's showing me in a way that I guess my brain can handle it. I'm seeing them coming down from the sky. It's as above, so below. It's this energy of, how do I explain that? I don't know how to explain it. I can just feel it. It is this it's love. It's this it's this like this like parental protective kind of love. It's stepping in. There is a group stepping. I don't know how this is going to sound. There is a group stepping into bodies to demonstrate love. This is what our. These are not babies. They're stepping into grown bodies. It's like I just heard daddy's home. Bring order to chaos. Final countdown. I'm seeing the sun yellow again. I'm literally seeing the sun. I'm going to pull some more charms. It's this energy like, have you ever been a kid like a preteen, like 11, 12 years old, and you feel like you're old enough to be home alone, you know what I mean? And your parents leave you home alone, and then it starts to get dark and you start to hear weird fucking noises and you start to like kind of freak out a little bit. And then they get home and you just feel safer now that they're home. Like, okay, cool. I don't have to fight the monsters by myself. That's the energy that I'm getting. It's like I'm hearing that again, reinforcements, support, even the playing field. I'm getting the image of like sports, like let's just say, you know, softball or whatever. And it's like this team of grown men against little kids, and they're winning and they're laughing and they're showing no mercy. And then the big brothers of the little kids show up. Why don't you pick on somebody your own size kind of shit, you know? That's what I'm seeing. And it makes me feel really emotional. Because this could be absolutely literal, where the divine is stepping in to protect the children. That's the energy that I'm getting. They're stepping into human form. Got a turtle, the letter G, CGY, icy, KG. That's my timer. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm sorry. I gotta wrap this up. Where were we? CGY, YGC. I feel like these letters are supposed to say something. GCY. The turtle. I said the turtle, right? Beautiful. A fish. I'm hearing I'm hearing humanity needs to wake up to their power. There's like this energy of like enough is enough, you know? And you know, well, you don't know. The last couple of days I've been getting this energy of like, not so much this energy, but I don't know how to describe it. I'm just gonna say it, okay? I've gotten it before, and it's been coming back the last couple of days. It's like when the man we know as Jesus was on this planet, people accused him of They were freaked out by what he did, right? They were freaked out by what he taught. They were freaked out by his works, his magic. And they killed him, obviously. And since then, because people don't want to accept the fact that they took this amazing human being and killed him, you have people who deny he was ever here. Nah, he didn't come yet. You have people saying he's coming back. But the truth is, would you recognize him or acknowledge him? Would you recognize Christ consciousness in another human being? Would you recognize that and acknowledge that? Who's to say that he hasn't already been back multiple times? People have this image of Jesus and what he looks like and what he's supposed to act like and what he's supposed to be, or even that he's a he. People have this image. So if Christ consciousness was to materialize, what do you think would happen? Do you think people would believe that it was Christ if he didn't come in the package that they expected? Anyone claiming to be Christ gets laughed at. And then on top of that, even to this day, anyone claiming to believe in humanity's power, humanity's magic. And I'm not talking about spells and witchcraft and low vibrational entities, and I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about natural magic that we have, the power that we have as divine beings living inside of a human shell. See, the reason people go outside of themselves and call on these entities and call on these low vibrational people and ask for spell work and ask for all these things is because they do not have belief in themselves and their own power. They don't trust in their own abilities. They feel like they need to cheat. They feel like they need to tear other people down to gain what they need to gain. They become cold, they become callous, and they don't care who they have to step on to get what they want. That's not magic. That's cowardice. And if Christ consciousness was to materialize and start showing people their magic again, what do you think would happen? Do you think people would believe it? Do you think they would call him crazy? People think that Jesus, Yeshua, Christ consciousness coming back is going to be this grand, miraculous thing. But the truth is, he could be in any one of our faces and we wouldn't know it. He could be the homeless woman on the street, bags of plastic bottles, torn up clothes. Christ, I've said this before, carried within him a consciousness, an awareness that he tried to spread throughout humanity. I don't know why that's coming up right now, or why Spirit is making it so important. But what I'm trying to say is when Jesus was here, no one believed in his power. He died, and all of a sudden he was magic. Anyone truly following his teachings today, in this day and age, anyone believing in their actual human magical technology is called crazy, just like he was. Everybody's quick to say, you're not him, that's not him, that's not him, that's not him, he hasn't come yet, he hasn't come yet. And then when people do things right in their faces, when people show them magic or tell them things that they've experienced or tell them how they healed their own body or help other people heal, they don't believe it. Christ is a consciousness. Spirit is saying it's spreading. It's spreading right under your noses. Let go of expectations. Let go of what you think it's supposed to be. Let go of what you've been told it's going to be. I watched a near-death experience earlier where this woman said that she spoke to Jesus and she said that he said to her, the Bible, there's a Bible within the Bible. There's plenty of scholars that will tell you the same thing. There's a deeper meaning that people are missing, that religion has buried. That deeper meaning is that magic, that human technology that I'm talking about. That is humanity recognizing who and what they really are. That is what Spirit is trying to talk about. That is what needs to be driven home. That is what people need to realize. The magic within you. How the God of love and creation and divine pure power flows to you and through you just as it did Jesus. And I understand that some people might be offended by that. This is the world that I've been shown. And I believe this is the world that Jesus tried to show people. The power, the light, the love, it is within you. There are only two things: love and fear. Where do you stand? I'm going to leave it at that. I was going to say it went left, but it went exactly where Spirit wanted it to go. I'm going to go finish making my dinner because I'm starving. And I hope you got something out of this message. If you are still with me, you are 100% a real one, and I appreciate you so much. I really do hope that you understand or understood, or this message helped you, because it's the only reason I come on here. Thank you for your love and your support and for being awesome. And I will catch you guys on the next one, which will be soon. I promise. You're beautiful. I love you.